As your official Bobcat dealer in Clinton County, we've got everything you need to get the job done. Visit us at 1 South Water Street in Mill Hall or call us at 844-338-5016. Miller Brothers Auto Sales, your one-stop shop for all your automotive and Bobcat needs.
Facing legal trouble? Don't face it alone. When legal challenges arise, seek the counsel of attorney Patrick A. Johnson. He is here to fight for you. With years of experience and a proven track record, he'll protect your rights and get you the justice you deserve. Whether you require assistance with a business transaction, a family dispute, or trust in the expertise of attorney Patrick A. Johnson, call Patrick A. Johnson today at 570-893. When you need a champion in your corner, choose attorney Patrick A. Johnson, your trusted legal partner.
Here's some great news from Keystone, now offering a convenient new bill online and pay online. Auto pay, easy and available now from J.J. Peters Disposal, your hometown refuse company. 6 Pennsylvania Avenue, Mill Hall. Pay. Call them at 748-7957 or visit Facebook at J.J. Peters Disposal, Inc. Serving the greater Clinton County community for 4 generations, J.J. Peters Disposal.
I'm Carter Strachey, and I'm Dave Kelly, here at Blake Ander Subaru.
So proud of Frank Carter Strachey for winning an unprecedented 5th national championship. But Carter isn't the only one getting an award. Did you know that Subaru's rated #1 in product quality for 4 years running and rated #1 dependability?
5 different Subaru models have 5-star safety rating. What do you think about that, Carter? It does have a nice ring to it. At Blake Ander Subaru, we always take deals the other guys won't. Guaranteed!
Haywood's on the Green at the Clinton Country Club is the stop for great food and fun anytime, 7 days a week. From karaoke Friday to menu specials to special events. Always a great time at Haywood's on the Green, just off Hope Boulevard, Mill Hall. Stay up to date online at Haywood's OTG.
It's time to golf on Central Pennsylvania's premier public course, the beautiful 18-hole Clinton Country Club. Nestled between Fishing Creek and Bald Eagle Creek, a most unique golfing experience. New pro Central Mountain High grad Brady Williams invites you to learn more about membership. The Clinton Country Club, just off Route 220 Mill Hall. Learn more about the Mid-State's premier public course. Go online at clintoncountryclub.com.
Warm weather grime taking a toll on your vehicle? Solve that problem with a visit to Laser Wash at any of their 4 nearby locations. 8 Woodward Avenue, Dunstown, 298 Hogan Boulevard, Mill Hall, 5611 Nittany Valley Drive, Mill Hall, and 629 North Loyalsock Avenue, Montoursville. Laser Wash, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
You know Service Garage of Renova provides you with the best fuel oil service throughout Clinton County and beyond. But Service Garage is so much more. Excavation and skid steer work, sewer and water line repair, driveways, concrete work, grass cutting, and stone sales too. Providing service to Renova, Lock Haven, and surrounding areas. Service Garage, call them at 923-0683 or 660-2314. The Carroll Truck Garage and Alignment Center specializes in cars and heavy-duty trucks, offering tires, brakes, state inspection, and tandem aligning. All at the Carroll Truck Garage and Alignment Center, 1959 East Valley Road, east of Luganton.
White Excavation and Hauling is ready to work for you. This is Bill Edwards, owner of White Excavation and Hauling. Call White Excavation for residential grading and excavating services, including new home construction, land clearing, foundations, septic systems, concrete, paving, and driveways, no matter how wide. White Excavation and Hauling offers large block retaining wall construction and free estimates. So why call Wide? The Y is right in our name. Wide Excavation and Hauling, WYDE. Online at wideexcavation.com and on Facebook. Call Wide today before our schedule fills for the season.
Find yourself with too much stuff. Attic is filled, basement is filled, but still too much stuff. Time for Central Storage, just off Eagle Valley Road near Mill Hall. Central Storage, your secure and convenient storage solution for individuals and businesses with a range of unit sizes available. Don't despair, store more, stress less at Central Storage along Swamp Lane at 2332 Eagle Valley Road, Mill Hall. Call them at 570-748 6365. Central Storage. Ready for your stuff.
Planning a group trip? Let Susquehanna Trailways take you there. Whether it's a sports team heading to the big game, a school field trip to Washington, D.C., or a church group visiting Niagara Falls, we've got you covered. As a third-generation, family-owned business, we've been providing top-notch motor coach service for nearly 75 years. Our modern fleet and experienced drivers ensure a comfortable and safe journey. So for your next group outing, choose Susquehanna Trailways. We offer affordable group rates and transportation to anywhere in the States and Canada. Susquehanna Trailways. Adventure.
And a very good afternoon. I'm pretty sure it's Saturday afternoon. I'm pretty sure it's June 21st, second full day of summer. We have summer-like weather. We're in Long Run Park in Lamar Township. John Lopez and that Bill Willie Crowell, Wally Corder is on assignment today. And we're just about ready for our first look at the Keystone 11 baseball team. They'll be taking on, if the schedule is correct, the Montoursville 11-year-old baseball team. First game for both teams. Tony Packer is the Keystone coach. We'll talk about the coaching staff and the lineups. But the first thing we should probably do is thank our sponsors and say hello to Bill. Hi, Bill. How's it going, buddy? How you holding up?
Oh, it's hot and warm out here, John. And I'd like to apologize in advance to our viewers. The stream might not be 100% what we want it to be today because of the heat and humidity, and the computer does not like that. But, bear with us. We'll do the best we can.
Well, don't tell them that.
Well, I just want
it's a problem with their computer that the heat's affecting. We got a perfect feed out of the east end of Indy Valley here. So anyway, we're looking for what should be another fine game. We had a great game last night. Tri-Town 13-year-olds intermediates defeating Keystone 13s 4-3 in a walk-off manner. Keystone intermediates are into the losers bracket now. The game they're playing today at the Clinton Township complex outside of Montgomery has been shifted to 5:30 p.m. It had been like a 1 o'clock start. So anyway, they're in action. There's I don't know how many teams are in action. We're only a couple people here, but we have a good one here, we think, between Montoursville and the Keystone 11s. In an earlier game here, Jersey Shore GSV down Loyalsock 14-9. This contest on Clinton County Sports presented by Susquehanna Trailways. Redmond's Complete Comfort, J.J. Peters Disposal, Miller Brothers Auto Sales, Woodlands Bank, Clinton Country Club, Haywood's on the Green, Laser Wash, Big Mountain Disposal, BSC Mechanical, Central Storage, Carroll Truck Garage and Alignment Center, Here Are the Birds, Service Garage, Blaze Alexander Subaru, JC Forestry, Clinton and Center County Baseball Hall of Fame, Unks Asphalt Services, the Law Office of Patrick A. Johnson, Crystal Vision Center, Keystone Door Solutions, Amy Probst, Berkshire Hathaway, Hodrick Realty, Pizza King, Kleiny's, Probst Family Practice, the Lock Haven Moose, Bill's Happy Camper, SARS Tree Service Pizza City, and we welcome back Browns
Hill Tavern.
Got to write that one
Signed
down.
back up.
Very good. Okay, up there at the Mar exit, right?
Yes.
Got it.
And then,
all right.
Did you mention the Mart Construction from Renova?
Oh, thank you. With a silent E on the end. Talked to Devin beforehand.
They also got on board to support these kids, so both of them.
What about it?
Said both of them got back on board to support these kids. So
absolutely, we greatly appreciate the sponsors. Can't say enough. Just about ready to get this underway. Right around 3 o'clock. Again, the first game took a while, and again the volunteers here readying the field. Great facility here, and we're getting the introduction to the starting lineup. So let's take a timeout right now. Bill's Happy Camper, RB Sales and Service in Mill Hall is your go-to destination for premier RV sales and maintenance. Since its inception in 2003, Bill's Happy Camper has dedicated itself to equipping outdoor enthusiasts with the perfect travel trailers and fifth wheels for unforgettable camping experiences. Offering you an extensive selection of top-tier models, Bill's Happy Camper says good luck to the Keystone softball and baseball all-star teams.
There's a lot of things that go into a great deal. At Blaze Alexander Subaru in Muncie, we'll always go the extra mile and make them even better. Like low rates. Get 2.9% for 72 months on a 2025 Crosstrek. Or even lower. Get 0.9% for 63 months on a 25 Outback. And we've always got the full lineup of new Subarus in stock. And maybe most importantly, because of the volume of the Blaze Alexander family dealerships, we're able to give you not just hundreds, but even thousands more for your trade. Because at Blaze Alexander Subaru, we're taking the deals the other guys won't, guaranteed.
The Corolla Truck Garage and Alignment Center specializes in cars and heavy-duty trucks, offering tires, brakes, state inspection, and tandem aligning. All at the Corolla Truck Garage and Alignment Center, 1959 East Valley Road, east of Luganton.
Calling all Clinton County businesses. Are you in the game? This is your chance to be a champion. Clinton County Sports.
Probst Family Practice is proud to mark 1 year of service to Western Clinton County. Probst Family Practice, a traditional family practice with traditional family practice values. Dr. Dennis Probst and staff extend a heartfelt welcome to new patients of all, offering multiple care services, including same-day acute care visits. Most all insurance is accepted. Probst Family Practice, 924 Huron Avenue, Renova. Phone 927-0865 or 927-2300. With a Probst family salute to all the Renova area kids on the Keystone All-Star teams.
Hey guys, it's Troy, and I'm here to tell you that Keystone Door Solutions in Mill Hall is a proud sponsor of Clinton County sports. Made locally in Clinton County, Keystone Door is a trusted, locally owned company where we proudly install garage doors, entry doors, siding, windows, and more. Remember, when it's Keystone, it's quality. Call us today at 570-726-7864 and schedule your free estimate. Or check us out online at KeystoneDoorsPA.com.
Would you like to get away for the day, or maybe longer? Want to take the kids on a one-day adventure? Let Susquehanna Trailways Tours take you there. We offer family-friendly tours, from one-day getaways and baseball games to casino trips, live shows, shopping excursions, overnight adventures, and full vacation tours. As a third-generation, family-owned business, we've been providing top-notch motor coach service for nearly 75 years. Our modern fleet and experienced drivers ensure a comfortable and safe journey. So for your next getaway, choose Susquehanna Trailways. We offer affordable travel options and destinations in the States and Canada. Susquehanna Trailways. Adventure awaits.
Okay, all right, okay. They just had the playing of the national anthem. Two umpires. These guys volunteer their time. Remind me, Bill, not to disparage them.
Not to pick on them too much.
No, and I apologize for questioning the occasional call. Because they do. I mean, Little League depends so much on volunteer help.
So who's pitching for us?
Okay, I think it's
Packer.
Coach Packer's son. He would be, in fact, Hunter Packer. There's his name. And his catch, Mason Quick. We saw Mason in that Bill's Happy Camper JC Forestry game a week or so ago. Alden DeMart at first. Deegan Stover at second. Kalen Bechtel at short. Michael Nestor at third.
I think it might be Callan Bechtel, but
Cal, as in a cow. Okay, let me make that. Cal.
Callan, yeah.
Cal.
I could be
Spelled C-A-L-L-E-N.
Yeah.
Hayden Reinhardt in left, Cale Day in center, Brady McGregor in right. And leading off will be Daniel Chrisman, the left fielder for the Montoursville team, wearing the Montour colors of dark blue and white and gold, right-handed batter. Their head coach is Matt Francis. Assistants Justin Snyder, Donnie Smith, and Adam Chrisman. So here we go. 2 umpires. Do not know these umpires. Do you know these umpires? Bill?
I do not.
I'm sure they're beyond reproach.
Number 1, Daniel Chrisman.
Daniel Chrisman, where's number 1? And here we go. Sports fans, hang in there, Bill. Good luck. First pitch popped out into short right field, and the right fielder, 1 pitch, runs in. Brady McGregor, 1 pitch, 1 out. Stayed up. McGregor came a pretty long way and easily fields that. This will bring up Brantley Snyder, second baseman. And now the Keystone coach, Packer, Tony Packer, is going to come out and talk to the umpire. They can't be out of balls yet. We've only had 1 pitch and 1 out. They're over at the Keystone dugout. Do they really use audio? Is that what you're saying, Bill Crow? I don't understand what's going on with the game anymore. We're going to get a new mask, new headgear helmet for Catcher Quick. Yeah, I need to find out more about that. All right, 1 down, top of the first. Earlier today, Jersey Shore GSV down Loyalsock 14-9 on this very same field. Again, with the break, a chance to tell you my Vaughn Walker story, the former Penn State captain. And he hit a home run over the center field fence and over the house and straightaway center field while playing out in Long Run when he was in Little League. And if you're ever out to Long Run, check that out, because that house, that's got to be more than 300 feet away. So we have an extended delay here. And now everything seems to be in readiness. Again, this is the Keystone 11 baseball team. So Snyder, now the 2 umpires are talking. They're having a sidebar. The coach from Montoursville questions something. I have no idea why we would have a snafu after 1 pitch in the game. The 2 umpires are going over to the scorer's tent. This is all very strange. Bill's checking out to see what's going on. I know he'll find out and come back and file a full report here. All right, Bill, a man of many talents. What are we doing?
Well, I don't have a full report, John. But
how about a partial?
Apparently, the first mask didn't have a throat guard on it. Then you have to have a throat guard on it. So then they switched helmets and put the throat guard on it. I don't know what else is transpiring apart from that. But
is Montoursville trying to claim that first out shouldn't count? I mean, we've had a sidebar here. Are we going to call Bristol? This is the first time I get to say call Bristol.
I don't know.
These kids are out there in the sweltering heat.
Well,
we want to thank the long run people.
Safety's always an issue, though. I mean, if you have to have a throat guard on.
Now the 2 umpires, stride for stride, are heading down the third baseline to the Montoursville coach, Francis. They're explaining to him something. Meanwhile, the Keystone infield gathers out at the second base bag. Hunter Packer is toying at the dirt on the mound here, which is much lower than the one we saw last night in Clinton Township.
On the lip on that field, too, from the infield to the outfield last night, did you notice that?
Yeah.
It was like...
Tony Packer is the head coach for Keystone 11's. Assistants Colton Stover and Devin DeMart.
I'll go eat.
And now the umpires are going to go talk to Tony Packer. Give the game back to the kids. Play the game. Come on, John.
You're acting like
we could have
somebody
gotten
that has
5 minutes
dinner
of commercial.
reservations.
I'm sorry.
Said you're acting like someone with dinner reservations.
What? What are we doing? How can it's a game? They're 11 years old. Play the game. So now the catcher is being called to the dugout because there's a question about the legality of his helmet. He's been catching all year in regular season.
I don't know if maybe the player has to come out.
What?
He does not look happy about it.
Are you kidding me? Let's take a timeout and we'll find out what the call is, all right?
All right.
They apparently have to get a new catcher. We'll see if we can get the home plate umpire to tell us he's walking away from us. The catcher is thrown out for illegal equipment.
People in the outfield aren't happy about it.
Well, why wouldn't the umpires check equipment? They do that at a lot of levels. They go through the many levels and check bats. Well, Bill,
I don't know.
you need to get over there and ask.
Like he's coming back in.
Oh. Okay.
He couldn't have changed that.
Are you sure that's the same kid?
I don't think they could have suited up that fast.
The umpire's patting the catcher on the head.
All right.
Is that still quick?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that was bizarre.
I don't know. All right,
Yay, we're going to resume play. That was painful. Packers standing out there for a long time. Next pitch, misses away, ball one. Well, we'll find out afterwards. Apparently something with his headgear. We see Coach Packer signaling the pitches to catcher Quick, who relays them to pitcher Packer.
At least we got some overcast now. That helps.
Swing and a miss. So, Chip, what was that about?
He didn't have a throat protector on. And
That's all it was. Yeah. Why did it take him 10 minutes to figure that out?
Well, because the coaches are responsible for checking all the equipment this year. In years past, the ADA, that was their job.
You said
Did you get all that?
The coaches are responsible
This one popped up out to shortstop, a few steps back and making the catch.
Said the coaches are responsible for checking all the gear this year.
Okay.
In previous years, that was the ADA's responsibility, but this year it's the coaches.
So Snyder pops out to shortstop Bechtel. There are two outs. And Reed Francis, who we presume is the son of Coach Francis, Matt Francis, stands in, left-handed batter. Quickly two down here on a minimum of pitches. They have a pitch count counter on the center field scoreboard. Thank you, Chip, for that.
Sure.
Packers pitch in for a strike. Packer, good size lefty. Usually the pitchers are good size at this level. Wait till you see the Keystone 12s. Good cut by Francis, foul back, strike two.
Camera's still in gear place, so we're good on that. Foul balls make me nervous sometimes. They knock those things silly.
All right. The next pitch about to be delivered. Breaking pitch down low. We're in the top of the first. We had a delayed start here because of an equipment question that's been resolved. We're happy to report for all involved. That pitch bounces up there. Should be about 2-2. The lights here aren't as strong as the ones in Clinton Township last night. Next pitch. Drilled to the center field. The center fielder goes back. It's over his head. And Francis goes to second and will pull up there. Keystone throws the ball away. There'll be an error on the relay in. He gets up and goes to third. Francis just short of a home run. Center fielder Day went back. It was over his head. And then the ball got away from everybody coming back in. And Francis will end up third on an error as the ball came back in. This will bring up Oliver McCarty, right-handed batter. Chance here for Montoursville in the top of the first at Long Run Park. Keystone 11-year-old baseball. Gets away from the catcher. Here comes Francis. Here's the throw. Bang, bang play. He's safe. So the error proves costly. Catcher Quick couldn't quite hang on to that. It's not a long distance to the backstop here, right out in front of us. He got the ball to Packer, and it was a close play, but Francis beat the toss from Quick, and it's 1-0 here in the top of the first. McCarty continues in the batter's box. Pitch is called a strike. One run in here. Bases are now cleared. It'll be an unearned run. Number fouled down the first baseline. One and two, the home plate umpire tells us. So the coaches are responsible for the equipment. Chip, put that headset on as long as Bill's doing. There's a ground ball between first and second, bobbled by the second baseman. That'll be an E4. Stover had to go to his left, couldn't come up with it cleanly. So Keystone 11's with a couple early errors here. And it's a one-run in. This will bring up Ryder Kleinman, the third baseman. Packer pitching from the stretch as he's done from the outset. There's a shot out to center field. One hopper to the center fielder. They'll quickly get it back in. 2 on. So Montoursville putting the ball in play here. 2 hits, 1 run in. Yep, what do you know about this 11-year-old team from Montoursville?
Nothing. I know it consists of Muncie, Montgomery, Montoursville, and that's...
No, this is strictly Montoursville, I think.
No, there's... They combined, I think the name on the original bracket was 3M.
Oh, okay.
But then they must have just took on the name of Montoursville.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, the Red Sox, that's for Montgomery.
Oh, okay.
Yep, the Royal Blues, Muncie, and the Gold, Montoursville.
Okay. Well, that's really interesting. There's one popped up out to short right field. The second baseman, Stover, will glove it to prevent any further damage. We appreciate that update. 1 run, a couple left on here. Montoursville 1, and Keystone will be coming to bat. Now serving all of central Pennsylvania, BSC Mechanical, providing commercial, industrial, and healthcare HVAC, plumbing, and medical gas services, ready to serve your HVAC needs in the most reliable manner. BSC Mechanical, 2332 Eagle Valley Road, Mill Hall. Call them at 570-748-4052 or learn more online at bsc-mechanical.com. BSC says good luck to all the Wildcat teams in the postseason.
Banking should be more than just a place to park your money. You deserve a bank that understands you and your community. At Woodlands Bank, we pride ourselves on local decision making by people who live neighborhoods as you do. We are committed to supporting local businesses, nonprofits, and events that make our communities thrive. Whether you're saving for the future, buying a home, or growing your business, you can trust Woodlands Bank to be there because we're not just a bank, we are your neighbor. Visit us today at one of our 8 convenient locations and experience banking that's built for you. Woodlands Bank, rooted in our communities. Member FDIC.
Need a new ride? Looking for reliable auto service? Or maybe you're in the market for a powerful Bobcat? Look no further than Miller Brothers Auto Sales. We've got a great selection of quality pre-owned vehicles, expert body and service technicians, and a full line of Bobcat equipment. As your official Bobcat dealer in Clinton County, we've got everything you need to get the job done. Visit us at 1 South Water Street in Mill Hall or call us at 844-338-5016. Miller Brothers Auto Sales, your one-stop shop for all your automotive and Bobcat needs.
Okay. Joseph Smith is the pitcher for Montoursville. So, Chip, I'm glad you stumbled along because we'd heard that 3M. So it's you need a lesson in geography to know how these teams consolidate. Tri-Town was Montgomery, Muncie, and Hughesville.
Yep.
So those 3 came together. Now we learn, thank you, that it's Montgomery, Muncie, and Montoursville at the 11-year-old age group. So Little League has really liberalized the configurations, haven't they, though?
They have. I believe the 12-year-olds are the same 3M this year, too. East Lycoming wanted to go off on their own. from what I was told. So.
Okay, Mason Quick will lead off. Catcher swings at the first pitch, fouls it back. It looked to me like Smith was throwing a knuckleball during warm-ups, a right-hander. Again, they have the Montoursville colors. Number at the plate, bounces back up and hits Quick's bat in the box.
Yeah, with the red. I believe the reds for the Montgomery, the golds for Montoursville, and the navy would be. It's Montoursville is one of their colors also, but Muncie's primary color. So. Yeah,
Hughesville's normally green.
Right. Yep. Yeah, and they're not
close enough.
Yeah.
All right, the 1-2 pitch high. Leadoff hitter is Mason Quick. Calvin Bechtel waits on deck, and then cool day. Foul ball down the third baseline, out of play, out of fair territory.
Good grab by the Montoursville coach there. Stuck his left hand down the dugout and snagged it.
Oh, okay. Couldn't see that. There's a pop-up in the infield. Who's going to catch it?
It drops.
It drops. Nobody took charge. How do you want to score that, Chip?
I mean,
you almost have to give him a hit. Did he touch it?
No one touched it.
Yeah, you got it.
It definitely should have been caught. The first baseman, I think that was probably his ball, but he went to cover first, and the second baseman thought the first baseman was going to catch it.
You know, they're 11. This is their first game. This pitch is down low to Bechtel. Calvin Bechtel, the shortstop. He looks down to Coach Packer. Next pitch, high, ball 2. Kid throws hard.
He does, yeah.
11 years old. 1-0. 3M leads. That pitch is taken for a strike. Bechtel taking all the way. We're at long run, 11-year-old all-star action. Tomorrow we're at Montoursville. Taken for strike 2.
Yeah, Callan didn't think that was a strike, so I saw him shaking his head no.
That pitch is, look, they're going behind him, aren't they?
Yeah.
That one went behind Bechtel's head, which was called a ball.
Yeah, the Smith boy, he looks like he's kind of just throwing out there.
High fly ball, medium left center field. The center fielder will go to his right, McCarty, and make the catch. 1 down. So which team are you coaching?
The 8, 9, 10 Keystone girls softball team.
How's that team look?
We'll see. We'll see. But too early to tell.
This will bring up Day. Gets away from the catcher and streaking down to second without a throw is Quick.
He is pretty quick.
Too easy. Too easy. Cale Day, Caelday.
Fly ball, right field.
Right fielder easily makes the catch. Quickly 2 outs here. This will bring up Hunter Packer, son of the coach.
Big lefty.
Yep, all the way. Looks down to his dad in the third base coaching box. Keystone with a runner in scoring position here. Low and away, ball 1. Runner holds at second base.
Yeah, I think Colton Stover is actually the third base coach.
Oh, where's Coach Packer?
He's in the dugout.
Okay. That pitch is a called strike. You know you're old when Stover's grandfather, I played baseball with Stover, the late Ren Stover. There's a high fly ball down the right field line. Long run. The right fielder drops the ball, and a run's going to score. We're tied. Catchable ball coming to the foul line. Long run for the right fielder, Kroll, but dropped it. How do you want to score that one, Chip?
That's an E9. It hit his glove.
Okay.
Yep.
I wouldn't disagree. High fly balls here. This brings up DeMart from the Sons of Italy team in Renova, swings and misses. So we have a 1-1 game. Each team with an unearned run. That's over his head. Well, he just keeps chucking what looks like there's not a lot of spin on it.
Nope. He just gets the ball and
fouled at the plate.
Touches the rubber and goes.
This is Olden DeMart. His dad, one of the coaches, and Devin DeMart,
yep,
one of our sponsors. Next pitch, lays off, breaks away, just misses.
Well, they got to be able to see that pitch coming. He drops his arm to the side and
Yeah, telegrams it.
Yes, he does.
Ground ball through the legs of the third baseman. Out to left field, hard hit. Down to second will go Packer.
E5, that right,
You're
right
tough.
through the wicket.
If his mother comes over, I'm going to say you're making those calls. Each team with 2 errors here. And this will bring up Deacon Stover. First pitch is a strike. 2 on, 2 outs. 1-1 ball game. At long run, Clinton County Sports. Ground ball back to the pitcher, drops it, has time, fields it. Did he get him? He did. Almost threw it away, but he gets the out. So that'll go 1-3. Keystone will use a hit and a couple errors to tie this game up after 1 inning. It is 3M1, Keystone 1. Find yourself with too much stuff. Attic is filled. Basement is filled, but still too much stuff. Time for Central Storage, just off Eagle Valley Road near Mill Hall. Central Storage, your secure and convenient storage solution for individuals and businesses with a range of unit sizes available. Don't despair, store more, stress less at Central Storage along Swamp Lane at 2332 Eagle Valley Road, Mill Hall. Call them at 570-748-6365. Central Storage, ready for your stuff. It's time to golf on Central Pennsylvania's premier public course, the beautiful 18-hole Clinton Country Club. Nestled between Fishing Creek and Bald Eagle Creek, a most unique golfing experience. New pro Central Mountain High grad Brady Williams invites you to learn more about membership. The Clinton Country Club, just off Route 220 Mill Hall. Learn more about the Mid-State's premier public course. Go online at clintoncountryclub.com. Service Garage of Renova provides you with the best fuel oil service throughout Clinton County and beyond. Service Garage is so much more. Excavation and skid steer work, sewer and water line repair, driveways, concrete work, grass cutting, stone sales too. Serving Renova, Lock Haven, and surrounding areas. Service Garage, call them at 923-0683 or 660-2314. With a shout out to all the Renova area Keystone All-Star ball players. Okay, all right. A thumbs up from Bill Crow, technician, photographer. So when do the 10-year-old Keystone softball players start?
We play Monday night down at the Lock Haven field there on Myrtle Street.
Okay.
Yep. We play Montoursville.
Will we look for small ball? What are we going to look for?
I'm not going to give anything away, but Montoursville has a good team. They have a lot of girls returning from last year. The team we played in the winner's bracket final and then in the championship. So
tough. This is your debut, right, as a coach, this team?
Nope. Well, Monday for this year, it'll be my debut, but I coached the team last year.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Foul back is Rocco DeLillo, the catcher. Chip McCann helping us out. Again, Wally Quarters on assignment. We're pretty sure. 17 pitches already for Packer. 24 for the 3M pitcher in the first. That pitch is high. DeMart's at first base, Stover at second. Bechtel's the shortstop, Nestor at third. Next pitch. Foul to the fencing in front of the Keystone dugout. Coach Packer going through the signals, touching his nose, his forehead, letting catcher Quick know what he wants called here. Top of the second, that pitch comes in high, fastball. One. Hot day.
Very hot.
In the east end of Nittany Valley. That pitch just misses. Did you hear my Von Walker story? You aware of that? You ever hear that story out here?
Over the house in center field?
Hit a ball over the house.
I've seen that. I've seen balls hit that house in the past. Michael Veneta was another kid that played out here, and he was a big kid that could hit the ball a long way.
That is a long way. Next pitch. Breaking pitch misses. inside it, so lead-off walk. Well, we'll find out the 3M's going to play small ball maybe. Liam Cooney, the first baseman, stands in, left-handed batter. So he's got Red Sox, so we think he plays for Montgomery, from Montgomery.
I think they all have Red Sox, but a lot of baseball players.
Well, come on. Oh, I see what you're saying. All right, I missed.
Yep.
I thought maybe only the Montgomery players had Red Sox.
No, they should all have.
Well, strike one.
But looking at the kid coming up on deck, he has a red M on his helmet, so I'm guessing he is from. He squared the bunt
and doesn't connect, but the runner still will go to second.
Yeah, the umpire said he offered at it, so they're calling it a strike. The manager from Montoursville did not like that call.
It was pretty open and shut, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Next pitch. Off-speed breaking, swing and a miss, strikeout, big out. Cooney goes down. This will bring up Everett Heasley.
He's got the black and white helmet with the red M, so I'm guessing he is from Montgomery.
That's the first strikeout of the game.
That's impressive.
Check swing, called strike. Everett Heasley.
Looks like he's going to square the bunt here. He's got his hand up.
Wants it foul. Interesting, the second baseman, Stover, was yelling over to the third baseman. He's showing bunt, make sure.
He was standing back at the edge of the grass. Yep.
Again, they're 11 years old. They're learning their craft.
For sure.
As we all are.
A lot of things to learn in this game.
You got that right. The next pitch, swing and a miss. Another strikeout, back-to-back strikeouts after a leadoff walk.
Yeah, he's really bore down and found the mitt here the last two batters.
Billy Kroll, the right fielder, will stand in. Lots of left-handed batters. They loaded up with lefties.
I was just going to say the same thing. This is the third one already.
Down low. Quick keeps it in front of them.
And left-handers, they got that advantage, you know. They're already a step closer to first.
Yep, there you go. So the 2 outs, runner on second. Ground ball to the shortstop. Fields it, sets, throws. Too late. Infield hit. Slow field. High grass. Been raining. First and third. Kroll will take that one. Good speed, as you say. Down the line, not quite so far.
Yep.
This will bring up the 11th batter in their lineup, Lee Francis, who could be the second son of Coach Francis in their lineup. First and third, let's see if they try to steal a run here. Do you think they'll do that?
I'd imagine that kid on first is going. Yep, there he goes.
Yep, they let him go, taken for a strike. So first and third, 2 outs. The 11th batter in an 11-man batting order here, 0-1. 0-2. 1-1, top of the second. Sun's behind the clouds, not bad.
Pretty nice right now, for sure.
Yeah, bearable.
Air's moving a little bit.
Yep. Called strike 3. He'll strike out 3 after giving up a walk on an infield hit. So nothing across for 3M. We go to the bottom of the second. 3M 1, Keystone 1.
Warm weather grime taking a toll on your vehicle? Solve that problem with a visit to Laser Wash at any of their 4 nearby locations. 8 Woodward Avenue, Dunstown, 298 Hogan Boulevard, Mill Hall, 5611 Nittany Valley Drive, Mill Hall, and 629 North Loyalsock Avenue, Montoursville. Laser Wash, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Haywood's on the Green at the Clinton Country Club is the stop for great food and fun anytime, any day, 7 days a week. From Karaoke Friday to menu specials to special events. Always a great time at Haywood's on the Green, just off Hogan Boulevard, Mill Hall. Stay up to date online at Haywood's OTG.
Here's some great news from J.J. Peters Disposal, now offering a convenient new billing system you can view online and pay online. AutoPay, easy and available now from J.J. Peters Disposal, your hometown refuse company. Visit them at 76 Pennsylvania Avenue, Mill Hall, and learn about AutoPay. Call them at 748-7957 or visit Facebook at J.J. Peters Disposal, Inc. Serving the greater Clinton County community for 4 generations, J.J. Peters Disposal. Okay, we're going to go to the bottom of the second. It's a 1-1 game. Certainly, Packer settled down a bit. His pitch counts 32 after 2 innings. Smith is at the 24 after 1 inning. Bo Phillips, extra hitter, will bat for Keystone.
That pitch count number keeps changing every time I look at it, and after the inning it was at 30, but it was
close enough.
Yeah.
Ground ball up the middle, shortstop can't quite pick it up. We'll have to call that one a base hit.
We will, yep.
We agree. Well struck by Phillips, a leadoff single. This will bring up Easton Wright. We saw him in that championship game between Bill's Happy Camper and J.C. Forestry, where money really does grow on trees.
Yeah, yeah.
So a leadoff single. Let's see if Coach Packer plays small ball. We'll find out. Swing, strike 1. Wright took a big cut. Right, then Michael Nestor scheduled to bat. Bottom of the second, 1-1 score. 11-year-olds here at Long Run. Popped, foul out of play. It's the top of the press box here. Great facility at Long Run.
It is. They put that second field up top there. They're putting a T-ball field in. They've really done a lot of work here, and that batting cage up there is state of the art. So.
Soft ground ball, tough play. Third baseman can just basically watch it die in front of him. It'll be an infield hit, a nubber. Down to second goes Phillips.
Perfect location.
Yep. Swinging bunt, 2 on. Great opportunity. Nestor up. So is he a younger brother of Ian?
He's not. His dad's actually the LHU men's basketball coach.
Okay, we were trying to figure that one out. Thank you. That pitch is down low. The runner will go to third, though. The catcher will overthrow. They're going to he falls down. He has to go back. He rounded the bag and started in and did a Petey.
Yes, he did.
He got back to third, and Phillips was getting back to third. Wright goes down to second. Sorry. That was exciting.
That was. He's a scrappy little fella on third base there.
That pitch is high.
It was a trick play there, the delayed steal and the fake bunt, and
foul ball off the foot of a batter, Nestor. So I understand he plays some basketball, the coach of LHU's son.
Oh, yeah, he's a basketball player. He has his older sister who's, I think she's about 6 foot, 6'1". She's going into 8th grade. Going to be a future Central Mountain Wildcat volleyball player.
Aha.
Yeah.
Does she play hoops too or not?
She does, yep.
All right. Chip, the volleyball coach, swing and a miss at the high pitch. Strike out. First of the game for Smith. He's been around the plate more often than not, but other than a few behind the head of the batter. This will bring up Hudson Fultz, the extra hitter. It's out in front of that pitch, strike 1. The nephew of Cody Dolan, former outstanding athlete at Central Mountain High School, came up through Keystone Little League, had a great career, played some college baseball, swing and a miss, strike 2. Smith going right after Fultz. Hayden Reinhardt waits on deck. So 2 on, 1 out now. Check swing, pitch high. Runners on second and third, 1-1 game. Bottom of the second. Next pitch, over the head of the batter.
2-2 here.
Pitch counts up to 35 with 1 out in the second. Next pitch, ground ball to the shortstop, drops it, picks it up, throws, too late, run scores, first baseman drops the ball, the runner goes to third. It's a 2-1 game. Runners on first and third. Have to call that an error.
That was an error.
Yeah.
Yep. E6.
Yep. Phillips will score the go-ahead run. Wright ends up on third. Foltz on first. That's a third error committed.
First and third here. I would imagine Foltz is going to be taken off after this pitch.
Reinhardt batting, takes a wild pitch. The runner on third is going to try to score. He slides in safely. It's 3-1. And the runner on first goes all the way to third. Ooh, they're aggressive, aren't they?
Base running. That was a good base running.
That Coach Stover and Coach DeMart, they got them flying on the bases here. So let me figure this all out. Foltz ends up on third. Wright scores the third run.
Wright scored the second. Oh, yeah, the third. Yep. Phillips scored the second. Yep.
And Reinhardt is still batting. Right-handed batter. Late swing.
Yes, it was.
Pitch count really building up, 38 now for the 3M. That gets away from the catcher. Here comes the runner again. It's 4-1. Boy, they're taking advantage of a lot of miscues here.
Yes, they are.
Foltz scores the third run this inning. That's on kind of a half wild pitch, half pass ball, kind of tough. These kids, again, they're 11 years old. They're learning. Swing and a miss. Strike on Reinhardt. Just like that, it's 4-1 Keystone.
Yeah. Scoring in bunches, as they say.
That pitch is a ball.
Full count, I believe.
Pretty close.
2-2.
Check swing now. It was ball 3. Now it's ball 4. So Smith's struggling here. He deserves a better fate. He's had an infield hit and an error behind.
That was ball 4, John. I was right. I knew I was right. I can't argue with the umpire from here, though. So
hey, no problem.
But Reinhardt knew the count.
Brady McGregor deep in the box. Where's 19?
I think it's 99.
It is a 9. It's not 19. McGregor.
It's a popular number among ball players. I'm not sure where it came from.
Yeah,
but
I don't understand that.
I have a girl on my softball team that she picks that number every year. She's a little girl too. I'm thinking, well, you should be like 1 or 7
right.
or.
Next pitch, he shows bunt, fouls it back. So we have 1 out, 3 runs in this inning for the Keystone 11s. We're in the bottom of the second. 1 ball, 2 strikes, says the home plate umpire. Called strike 3. McGregor will trot to the dugout. Not looking. That'll turn the lineup over. Second strikeout for Smith and bring up Mason Quick, who singled and scored back in the first. An unearned run. That pitch is high and away. Nice snare by catcher DeLullo. 4-1, Keystone leads. Quick looks down to Coach Stover in the third base box. Soft number to the pitcher. Fields throws to first for the out to end the inning. No further damage, but Keystone used a couple hits and an error and a couple of miscues of the field. Played 3 runs. We've completed 2. Keystone 4 and 3M 1.
Hey there, neighbor. Are you dreaming of owning your own little slice of heaven? Amy Probst at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services is here to help. For 14 years, she has been helping folks just like you find their perfect home right here in Clinton County. Imagine waking up in a place that truly feels like yours. Building equity, creating lasting memories, and maybe even having a furry friend to greet you at the door. It's all part of the homeownership dream. And guess what? It's totally achievable. Whether you're a first-time home buyer looking to upgrade or an investor wanting to grow your property portfolio, Amy has got your back. Let Amy help find the perfect home. She offers free home evaluations, so you know exactly where you stand. Ready to turn those rent checks into mortgage payments? Give Amy Probst a call today and let her help you find your happy place. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, your friendly neighborhood real estate experts. 334 East Water Street, Lock Haven. 570-367-0052.
Facing legal trouble? Don't face it alone. When legal challenges arise, seek the counsel of attorney Patrick A. Johnson. He is here to fight for you. With years of experience and a proven track record, he'll protect your rights and get you the justice you deserve. Whether you require assistance with a business transaction, a family dispute, or a criminal charge, trust in the expertise of attorney Patrick A. Johnson. Call Patrick A. Johnson today at 570-893-4793. When you need a champion in your corner, choose attorney Patrick A. Johnson, your trusted legal partner.
One of the coaches, Brooke Warner,
Okay. All right, we're ready. We're going into the third, top of the third, 3M. Again, it's Montoursville, Muncie, Montgomery. And it should be the top of their lineup.
Yep, looks like the leadoff batter coming standing here.
Daniel Chrisman, the left fielder. He flied out to right on the first pitch of the game. Then we had an extended delay about the equipment question, but with the catcher, but that was resolved. So Packer in his third inning of work. His pitch count, what's that say? 32?
Yep.
The sun shining out there brightly. What's that, 48, 49 for their pitcher?
49, yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot. Would you have that on Game Changer or not? Okay.
This is the scoreboard for the feed here. And
okay. That pitch is high to leadoff hitter Chrisman. He wears number 1. Packer nods to his catcher. High ball 2.
If I'm not mistaken, Chrisman, first pitch of the game, he flew out to right field. He was real aggressive that first appearance.
Yep. Inside ball 3. You need to get one of these 1957 era score sheets.
I saw you working on that.
Yeah, Phil Williams is a convert. He wants to buy it and market it.
Yeah.
Down low, 4-pitch walk. We lost Phil the other night at Hepburn Lycoming. The rain came in the middle of that end of the 5th inning at the softball game. Phil fled. We haven't seen him since.
The water might have swept him away.
This will bring up Brantley Snyder, the second baseman, who popped out to short first time up.
I'm not real sure of that last pitch call, 3-0 curveball. Runner's gone.
He is gone.
And he
is out. Well, we see these teams do this. We saw this. Tri-Town ran into 2 outs last night. I guess they're checking out a catcher quick, and that wasn't even close.
Callan Bechtel had the ball and laid it right there for him to slide into. Held the ball in the glove. Good play, good throw, good catch, good tag.
At this level, that's a great play. 11-year-old. Well, I guess we know Quick has an arm, doesn't he?
He's a good little ball player.
Yes, sir.
Played on that JC Forestry team. I think there's 4 or 5 kids off that JC Forestry team on this team here.
Oh, yeah, there are. I have that, in fact. Swing and a miss. Let's see. From JC Forestry, Bechtel, Stover, Wright, Quick.
And Day.
Very good.
Yep.
Very good.
The other coach up there, Josh Bechtel, Callan's dad. I coached Josh in Little League when he was. That shows how old I am.
Wait till DeMart comes up for the team. I got even as good as that. You'll appreciate this. This is a good story. I like good stories. All right, 1 out. Nobody on. Snyder, the batter. He drills one out to the left. The left fielder has a beat on it. Couple steps to his left. Reinhardt makes the catch. 2 down.
Tracked that ball well.
Yeah. Yes, he did. Well struck, well caught. Reed Francis, who doubled his first time up, stands in.
Yeah, Cale Day out there in center might want to take a few steps back. He put one off that long run Little League sign first time up. Wind's blowing to left center.
Hitter's day.
For sure.
Low and inside. This is what the former Phillies manager Charlie Emanuel calls hitting season. So you're a Mets fan. We'll touch on that.
They're struggling. 7 in a row.
Called strike. The batter, Francis, wasn't sure about that. We'll talk about the money they put in Soto. Yeah, I saw your expression. He's rich. He doesn't have to worry, and apparently he doesn't.
Yeah.
We'll see. Check swing. Did he go? They appeal it. The first base umpire said yes, he did. 2 strikes. Francis not happy.
I thought he went too. So
yeah, I did too. We all agree. 1 and 2. 2 outs here. Top of the third. Packer pitching from the stretch. Right in there for called strike 3. So it wasn't 3 up and 3 down, but pretty close. There was a walk and a throw out from a catcher quick. We're going to go to the bottom of the third. It remains Keystone 4, 3M1. SARS Tree Service, proud team sponsor of Keystone Little League Softball, wishes all the best to the Keystone Softball and Baseball All-Star teams. SARS Tree Service continuing to serve you for more than 50 years for all your tree care needs. Good luck to all the Keystone kids and the SARS team All-Star players, Mazden Moore and Avery Bechtel from SARS Tree Service. Go online at sarstreeservice.com or call 570-769-2482 for a free estimate. Team SAR announcing Pizza City is changing hands this summer to Pizza City Bar and Grill, where you can get the Mid-State's best hoagies and pizza and more. And if you have visitors staying in the area, Traveling Timbers Properties LLC has an Airbnb ready for you. Stay tuned.
This is Jeff Bailiff, owner of Hear the Birds Hearing Aid Center in Lock Haven. I am half the average regional price for top technology digital hearing aids. Everything about me and my practice, license, location, and nearly 100 patient reviews can be seen at hearthebirds.com, or you can call me at 570-748-5444. I would be honored to help you hear better. 570-748-5444.
And when you call Jeff, just mention my name. He'll take care of you. All right. We're going to go to the bottom of the third inning. He took care of me, by the way. Chip, if you ever have a problem.
I'm getting there.
I'm getting there. You want to see Jeff. All right. This should be Colin Bechtel batting. He flied to center his first time up. That's what it says on the back of his shirt, Bechtel. Pitch misses away.
Yeah, hitter's pitch coming here. We'll see if he's squaring one up. Well.
Yep. Did you grow up listening to Richie Ashburn on the broadcast? You probably didn't then.
No.
This is where he says he looks hitterish. That pitch is a called strike. 3-1 on Bechtel. 4-1. Keystone leads. Pretty much all the runs are unearned for Keystone.
Oh.
Ground ball, a couple hopper. Nice play by the third baseman. Well done. Kleinman over to Cooney. Well struck, well played. 1 down. And Cale Day will stand in. He flied to right his first time up. That pitch up high, ball 1.
Cale's the nephew of a former Keystone legend, Josh Day. I think he hit something like 37 home runs his 12-year-old year up in Beach Creek for Gay Hanley.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gay would know more. It
just rolls over those guys from up the valley, you know?
Yeah.
Again, were you here when I said that Stover, the Keystone second baseman, I played baseball with his great-grandfather.
Yep.
So you know it goes back a long way. All right, that pitch is foul back. They love their ball up the Bald Eagle Valley.
They do.
As well they should. That pitch bounces away from the catcher. Nobody on, 1 out here in the bottom of the third. Jim McCann helping us out here. We appreciate that. Wally Corder unable to make it today. Ball 4, 1 out walk. Again, Smith making quite a few pitches here. That is his second walk. And this will bring up Hunter Packer, who got on an infield error. Pitch inside, ball one. Does that say 61 for Smith now? I think so.
It does, yep.
Ground ball, first baseman off his glove out to right field. The runner on second will stop there. And you're going to score that, Chip?
It's got to be a hit. I don't think he touched it. I think it bounced up over, almost hit him in the head.
Again, it was hard hit.
Was it hard hit?
So we won't argue the point. So, first and second, and this will bring up DeMart. He pops one back behind us. So now tell my DeMart story. His father, Devin DeMart, is one of the coaches. If you can name who his first grade teacher was at Renova Elementary in 1993, I'll get you free water at some point. Think about it.
I'm going to say Zoe Lopez.
No, it was O'Keeler, I think it is.
Nah.
But yes, how did you know that?
I knew she's a teacher. You're asking the question. Let's put two and two together.
Sorry. All right, back to the game. First and second. Well, what's that make her? She taught the coach in 1993, huh?
Yeah, she's
been
pretty
there
close
a
to
while.
retirement, isn't she?
I think she is.
Yeah,
she'll never retire.
That's how my wife's the same way. She's on year 23 here, and
there's a walk. Yeah, they're getting up there.
Yeah, she could get out soon, and I don't know if she's going to, though.
Yeah, they love what they're doing.
They do.
That's right. All right, that's a walk to DeMart. Sorry.
Yeah, we have a timeout here on the field. Pitch and change.
Yep. So it's 4-1 when play resumes. We are going to have 3 Keystone players on base and 1 out in the bottom of the third. We'll be right back.
Are your kids playing in a real Little League? Little League is the world's largest and most respected youth sports program. With nearly 2.4 million children and more than 1 million volunteers in dozens of countries around the world. Little League includes baseball and softball programs for kids ages 4 to 16. There's the Challenger Division program for kids with physical and mental challenges too. For those adults interested in starting a genuine Little League in your area, assistance is available from Little League International in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. For more information on Little League, visit the Little League website at www.littleleague.org.
Bill's Happy Camper RV Sales and Service in Mill Hall is your go-to destination for premier RV sales and maintenance. Since its inception in 2003, Bill's Happy Camper has dedicated itself to equipping outdoor enthusiasts with the perfect travel trailers and fifth wheels for unforgettable camping experiences. Offering you an extensive selection of top-tier models, Bill's Happy Camper says good luck to the Keystone softball and baseball all-star teams.
There's a lot of things that go into a great deal. At Blaze Alexander Subaru in Muncie, we'll always go the extra mile and make them even better. Like low rates. Get 2.9% for 72 months on a 2025 Crosstrek. Or even lower. Get 0.9% for 63 months on a 25 Outback. And we've always got the full lineup of new Subarus in stock. And maybe most importantly, because of the volume of the Blaze Alexander family dealerships, we're able to give you not just hundreds, but even thousands more for your trade. Because at Blaze Alexander Subaru, we're taking the deals the other guys won't, guaranteed.
The Corolla Truck Garage and Alignment Center specializes. All right, Deacon Stover stands in, takes ball 2. There we go. Okay, I had a little brain lapse. I can't say. Yeah, okay. I swear I was here on the spot. Okay. Shot. Oh, caught by the pitcher. Everybody gets back. A bullet. And, wow, Francis just saved the catastrophe there for 3M.
Yes, he did. That ball was smoked.
Smoked? I'd
nice
say.
Play.
Francis just had to reach down and snare it, and he had the presence of mind to look around. The runners really didn't have time to get off their respective bases. This will bring up Bo Phillips. In for a strike. Well, that was exciting. 2 outs. Bases remain loaded. On 2 walks and a single. At the knees. Pretty close. Strike 2. So Francis trying to get out of this bases loaded jam. Foul ball right side, out of play. Keystone with powder blue outfits. The girls have the same for the softball.
Yeah, ours are sleeveless, though.
Very nice. Francis's next pitch, high. So do you coach a third base box in the 10 games? Do you wear one of those protective face masks when you coach?
Not.
A helmet, anything?
No.
All right, Phillips awaits the next pitch. Misses away. Francis started at shortstop, coming in on the mound here at Long Run Park. Keystone leads 4-1 in the bottom of the third, 6-inning game. Ground ball off the glove of Francis will go to the second baseman, and everybody's safe and a run scores.
That'll be a base hit. Too. Yeah, he almost caught that one too.
Yeah, he did. Went right to the second baseman. They made a pretty close play of it. That'll have to be a base hit. Scoring the 5th run is Day. Down to third goes Packer. Down to second goes DeMart. And on first with an RBI is Phillips. Wright stands in for a strike. Keystone hitting the ball.
They are.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits here. High and away to Wright, who singled and scored in the second inning. Keystone with 1 here in the third. They lead now 5-1. Swing and a miss at high heat. One ball, 2 strikes, says the home plate umpire. Easton Wright is your batter. Breaking pitch, never off his foot, the home plate umpire says. So you think he was named for the baseball bat, Easton?
I'm sure there had to be some baseball behind it. Yep, his mom is Heidi Shoemaker.
Oh, then his
baseball family.
I played baseball with his grandfather.
Yeah.
Bing Shoemaker.
Yeah, yep, he is.
He's a very good basketball player and baseball player. Low and away. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. I got it now, the connection. I thank you for sharing that.
Heidi's in the Central Mountain Hall of Fame for softball.
Okay, yeah, she was a first baseman, right?
Yep.
Was very good. Foul back, big cut. Well, let's see. Where does Wright play? He should be playing first base. They have him as an extra hitter in this game. Well, I thought maybe Easton, does he have an NIL deal or anything?
He may. He may, by the time he gets there, you know.
You never know. All right, the catcher's going to talk to the pitcher. A little sidebar. They didn't put their gloves up over their mouths.
No.
I'm sorry we didn't see Edwin Diaz last night. I always enjoy him in the Phillies-Mets games. You're not saying anything.
Hey, baseball really only matters in October, so.
Okay.
Oh, he
shot out to left field. 1 run scores. Here comes another one heading home. And everybody's safe. Wow. What a bullet from right to left field. Scoring is Packer. Scoring is DeMart. All the way to third goes Phillips. Right ends up, should we call that a single or a double?
Single, yeah. Left fielder muffed it a little bit, but yeah. He smoked that ball.
My. Michael Nestor, who struck out the first time up, stands in. It's now a 7-1 game, high and away. Well, Keystone, no one knew what these teams have. And again, is this the first year that there's been a 3M team?
Yep, the 3M.
Yeah.
I think 2 years ago, the Tri-Town started, and then last year, districts in the 12s, and third in the state, I think, is what they finished.
Yeah.
Yeah, but from what I heard, East Lycoming was part of that group, and they wanted to go off on their own. So instead of Muncie and Montgomery consolidating with them, they're with Montoursville now.
Okay. Next pitch. Low, says the home plate umpire. 7-1. Keystone with 1 in the first, 3 in the second. 3 more here in the third. They're hitting the ball hard. Popped up at home plate, back over the backstop. We will be in Montoursville tomorrow for the debut of the highly anticipated of the Keystone 12s. They placed in the States last year as 11s.
And 10s 2 years ago.
Okay. Off-speed pitch, dropped by the catcher, swing and a miss. He'll take it down to first to get the third out of the inning. But Keystone will come up with 3 hits and played 3 runs. We've completed 3. It's Keystone 7 and 3-1.
Keystone 7, Montoursville 1. That's what our sponsors are for.
Every crack of the bat, every cheer from the stands. Baseball memories last a lifetime. That's why in 2017, Justin Klein founded the Clinton and Center County Baseball Hall of Fame to preserve those memories forever. Step inside and explore the history of our local baseball heroes. Located behind the Little League field on Park Street in Beach Creek, it's where the past meets the present. Visit today and celebrate the game we all love at the Clinton and Center County Baseball Hall of Fame.
Need a clear vision for the future? Crystal Vision Center is here to help. Located at 214 High Street, Suite A in Lock Haven, our experienced team, led by Dr. David A. Briggs and his associates, offers comprehensive eye care services. From routine eye exams to contact lens fittings, we're committed to providing the highest quality care. Plus, we have a wide selection of stylish eyewear to complement your unique style. Schedule your appointment today by calling 570-748-5099. Crystal Vision Center, your vision, our priority.
JC Forestry, your local forestry expert, has been caring for Clinton County woodlands for over 32 years. From timber harvesting and sales to forest management plans and wildlife habitat improvement, our experienced team provides the services you need to maximize the value of your land. Trust JC Forestry for sustainable forestry practices and expert advice. Call us today at 570-490-7776 or email us at jcforestry@comcast.net. JC Forestry, your partner in preserving the beauty of nature.
So we're midway through this 6-inning game, 7-1. Keystone spotted the 3M first inning run and has answered with 7, scoring in every inning. And this is Oliver McCarty stands in. First pitch low and inside, ball 1. Packer into his 4th inning of work here on a hot day.
Yep, 45 pitches it has on the board out there.
He's given up 3 hits. Peers into his catcher quick. High and away, ball 2. McCarty looks down to his third base coach, stands out. Stands back in. Packer with the 7-1 lead could be going right after these guys. Bounces that one up there, 3-0.
And it seems like he's a slow starter each inning. Out there getting rust off. But, 2 innings ago, he walked the leadoff guy. They threw him out. Struck the next 2 out.
Called strike. Inside corner. Do you know these umpires?
I do not. Nope, I've never seen either of them.
I've never seen pinky shirts on umpires.
Yeah.
Fouled off into the chest protector, I think, of the umpire. Nope. Right thigh.
Right shin. He's a little gun shy after getting that one off the hand last inning.
Yeah. So, Packers come back here to work, I believe, a full count. McCarty. Fouled back again, same place.
Yeah.
McCarty, the cleanup hitter, getting some pretty good cuts here.
Yes, he is.
Not a real big kid, but takes a nice cut. So we'll do it again here in the top of the 4th. High, ball 4. So for the 2nd inning in a row, Packer will start off with a walk, his 3rd of the game. He has struck out 4. This will bring up Ryder Kleinman, who singled his first time up. Right-handed batter. Fouls that one off the face mask of the umpire. He's taking a beating back there.
Yes, he is.
Where's Albert Jones? I haven't seen Albert on the postseason trail yet.
He has a lot more work to do now that he's the athletic director.
Yes, he does. He's everywhere, though.
Yeah.
If anybody can do it, Albert.
For sure.
I'll give you an Albert story here in a minute, too. Pop up in the infield. Second baseman Stover will field it. The sun's kind of in their eyes right now, 1 down.
Yes.
Albert was doing a Little League game down at the wonderful Woolridge complex. Took like 3 or 4 foul balls in a row off his mask. He was staggered, but he never blinked. He kept on going. We never let him forget that one. He hasn't been right since.
Albert might have some influence on that 12-year-old group being Mets fans, too, because he's a big Mets fan.
That pitch is inside to the batter, Joseph Smith.
Strike. Umpire called a strike.
It was. I didn't say it wasn't. I just said it was inside. Oops. Oops. 0-1 is the count. 1-1 is the count. Runner on first, leading off a little bit. His team's down 7-1. He doesn't want to get thrown out, as had happened in the previous inning. When you're down by 6.
Yep, every base runner is important.
Swing and a miss. I have a couple pictures of Edwin Diaz in my phone if you want to look at them. Don't ask me why I do. He's fun to watch.
He is. He's very animated.
Animated, to say the least.
Yep.
When it got to 10-2, he never got in. Out in front, breaking pitch, a strikeout. Down goes Smith. Well, you know, when the Mets team earned run average was under 3 for a long, long time, sooner or later, baseball evens out. You know?
It does. Yep. It's a marathon, right?
Yep,
Not
absolutely. All right, that pitch is high and inside to DeLolo. Rocco DeLolo walked his first time up. 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. Keystone 11's lead is 7-1 over 3M. They announced them as Montoursville on the PA system. Pop foul left side. Is it out of play?
Yep.
Yes. And they're apparently chartered. That's like the team that Tri-Town is chartered to East Lycoming, but it's Tri-Town, their intermediate baseball team. Pop foul right side this time, out of play.
Left, right, and he's hoping down the middle.
That's where the next one should go.
Should.
Excuse me. 1 on, 2 outs. Top of the 4th. Packers going the whole way here. Breaking pitch behind the batter. Catcher, did it nip him? I think the home plate umpire said it nipped the back of his heel.
Yep. Caught him on the inside of the back foot there.
So, McCarty, who was running, gets second base anyway on the hit by pitch. DeLillo will go to first.
Yep.
And they're going to put a runner in for DeLillo, the catcher. Liam Cooney, who struck out the first time up, will stand in. Packer with 2 on, 2 outs. Bounces that one, gets away from the catcher, wild pitch. Everybody's going to move up. He could be getting a little overheated.
Yeah, he looks pretty warm out there.
Yeah. It's like 88 degrees here. And the air not blowing quite as much as it was.
No, the next few days are going to be pretty brutal.
Runners on second and third with 2 outs. Cooney, the batter. Called strike. Outside corner. Grass infield, a little bit high. And it rained and rained and rained, and now it's kind of baking.
Yeah, it is.
Next pitch, high and away. (7-1) your score. 3M trying to get back into things here with 2 runners in scoring position. Packers' next pitch. Swing, foul tip, held by the catcher. Couple strikes. Cooney gets his cuts. And the next pitch. Swing and a miss. For a strikeout, second of the inning, they'll leave a couple on. 6 strikeouts for Packer through 4 innings. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It remains Keystone 7 and 3M1. Find yourself with too much stuff. Attic is filled. Basement is filled, but still too much stuff. Time for Central Storage, just off Eagle Valley Road near Mill Hall. Central Storage, your secure and solution for individuals and businesses with a range of unit sizes available. Don't despair, store more, stress less at Central Storage along Swamp Lane at 2332 Eagle Valley Road, Mill Hall. Call them at 570-748-6365. Central Storage, ready for your stuff. It's time to golf on Central Pennsylvania's premier public course, the beautiful 18-hole Clinton Country Club. Nestled between Fishing Creek and Bald Eagle Creek, a most unique golfing experience. New pro Central Mountain High grad Brady Williams invites you to learn more about membership. The Clinton Country Club, just off Route 220 Mill Hall. Learn more about the Mid-State's premier public course. Go online at clintoncountryclub.com. Service Garage of Renova provides you with the best fuel oil service throughout Clinton County and beyond. Service Garage is so much more. Excavation and skid steer work, sewer and water line repair, driveways, concrete work, grass cutting, stone sales too. Serving Renova, Lock Haven, and surrounding areas. Service Garage, call them at 923-0683 or 660-2314. With a shout out to all the Renova area Keystone All-Star ball players.
Warm weather grime taking a toll on your vehicle? Solve that problem with a visit to Laser Wash at any of their 4 nearby locations. 8 Woodward Avenue, Dunstown, 298 Hogan Boulevard, Mill Hall, 5611 Nittany Valley Drive, Mill Hall, and 629 North Loyalsock Avenue, Montoursville. Laser Wash, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Haywood's on the Green at the Clinton Country Club is the stop for great food and fun anytime, any day, 7 days a week. From Karaoke Friday to menu specials to special events. Always a great time at Haywood's on the Green, just off Hogan Boulevard, Mill Hall. Stay up to date online at Haywood's OTG.
Here's some great news from J.J. Peters Disposal, now offering a convenient new billing system you can view online and pay online. AutoPay, easy and available now from J.J. Peters Disposal, your hometown refuse company. Visit them at 76 Pennsylvania Avenue, Mill Hall, and learn about AutoPay. Call them at 748-7957 or visit Facebook at J.J. Peters Disposal, Inc. Serving the greater Clinton County community for 4 generations, J.J. Peters Disposal. All right, we're going to go to the bottom of the 4th. It is 7-1. Keystone leads.
Got a new pitcher.
Into pitch.
Okay, yep. You got it.
Right on top of it.
Right on top of it. Hudson Foltz leading off here for Keystone.
Got on an infield error, came around and scored in the 2nd inning. First pitch at the knees for a strike. Umpiring's been steady here.
I did get the name of the umpires, John. Behind we have Jimmy Duffy.
Oh, okay.
I believe he's from Williamsport.
Yeah. He did the intermediate game last night.
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
And Terry Bastian is on the bases.
Oh, okay. Very good.
I mean, as long as the people that told that information are correct, that's who they are.
Hey, I'm not going to dispute it.
Nope, me neither.
Foltz leading off here, bottom 3 in the lineup for Keystone. That bounces up there. The Nats are a little problem here.
They are.
83 degrees. I just checked my phone at this point. Not bad. Not as bad as it's going to be. 83 will be pleasant pretty soon.
It will be.
Swing and a miss down at the shoe tops. Again, the Pulse is the nephew of Cody Dolan, outstanding wrestler, football player, baseball player at Central Mountain. Pops one to short right field. Second baseman goes out, stays with it, battles the sun, and makes the catch. That should be Snyder.
Number 4, Hayden Reinhardt.
And that'll bring up Hayden Reinhardt, who has walked his first at bat. Francis pitches from a windup.
You don't see a lot of that anymore, little leaguers.
What's that?
Throwing from the windup. A lot of stretch.
No. That is unusual.
Like Gio, the 12-year-olds, big and hard as he throws, stretch. I just must feel that they have more control with that. And
yep, if they grow up that way. 0-2 pitch here to Reinhardt. Called strike 3. Francis picks up a strikeout. This will bring up Brady McGregor. 9-9. Took a third strike first. Hitting out of the 12 hole.
And it looks like he might be standing out of the back of the batter's box. I don't want to say that too loud, though, because...
Yes. You're right. He's deep in the box. The 1-0 pitch. 2-0. Francis, the second pitcher of the line for Smith, their starter. 2 1/3. 4 hits, 7 runs. His defense did not help him. Shot off the glove of the third baseman out to left field. That'll be a 2-out single for McGregor. The shortstop, who is now Smith, made a dive.
He did. He knocked it down. He touched it. But
Number 22, Mason Quick.
good effort.
Yep. So that will be the third hit off of Francis, and this will bring up Quick. Soft ground ball, third baseline. It's just foul. Third baseman feels it. Astride the bag, but in foul territory. Jim McCann helping us out here today. Jeff will be coaching the 10s. Who's your, you're probably a follower of play Bobby Valentine kind of baseball. Casey Single.
we just play what's given to us, you know.
Okay. That pitch, nice stop by the catcher, but the runner's still going to try to advance, and he does as the ball's dropped by the shortstop.
Well, it's a good spot to attempt to steal anyway. Leadoff batter at the plate, you know. McGregor runs well.
He does. 2 out in scoring position is McGregor. Down low, catcher knocks that one down. The runner goes halfway and then decides to go back. This game's moved along pretty well. We didn't start till after 3 o'clock. We're in the bottom of the 4th. Keystone up 7-1, the Keystone 11s. The 12s play tomorrow at Montoursville. We'll talk about that as we finish up here. That bounces up there. I'll tell you what, catcher DeLillo's earning whatever he gets.
Yes, he is. He's a lot of balls in the dirt this inning especially.
He's working hard. He's making the stops.
Yeah, whenever Keystone fouls him off, the umpire takes it.
Yeah. That's a called strike to Quick. 2 strikes. And I think a few balls. Yep. Quick worker is Francis. 3-2 pitch coming in. Shot to left center field. Going to drop in. Run's going to come around and head home. The runner, now he's a run and into second with a stand-up double is Quick. Well struck.
Good piece of hitting.
Yep.
Good at bat.
His second hit. He's 2 for 3. And that'll be the first run off of Francis. Cowan Bechtel, who's flied to center and grounded to third, stands, and I'd say he's due, hitting out of the 2 hole.
Yes, he is.
Runner on second. 8-1 game. Pitch just misses. 8-1 Keystone. Bottom of the fourth. Francis's next pitch behind him. The real wild pitch. The runner doesn't go. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Could be with an 8-1 lead. They're just playing it safe.
I think Coach Stover wanted him to come over, and Quick didn't get the sign quick enough.
Okay. Bechtel stands in. That pitch just misses. 3-0. Keystone would like to get a few more runs here and send everybody home. 3M would like to prevent that. That pitch is in for a strike. Bechtel stands out. Kel Day waits on deck. Bechtel looks hitterish. Ball 4. He won't get a chance. But it would bring the prospective 11th run to the plate if you're looking a little ahead here. With Day coming to the bat, he flied to right and walked and scored. So which Day is there?
This would be Jordan Day.
Jordan Day.
Yep.
Ball 1.
Oh.
They throw the ball out into.
What is going on?
I don't know. The catcher thought, I think somebody was going to cover at second, and the ball rolled out into center field off his throw. 2 on. It's an 8-1 game, bottom of the fourth. Francis from the windup. Ball 2. Again, the runners, Little League, through the age of 12, you have to stay on the bag. The ball gets to the plate.
Yep.
So he can pitch from a windup here. High, ball 3. He's got to be getting.
He's going now. Both of
Everybody moves up. You know, it's brutally hot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they've been out there quite a bit.
Yeah, they have.
Starting to take its toll, I'm sure.
I'm sitting here in the shade.
It's
I may
taking
need
its toll.
help. Next pitch down low. That's a walk. Bases are loaded.
Oh. Hunter Packard steps in with a chance to end this thing. He hits a ball to a gap. All 3 of the base runners move well.
It'd be like Bryson Stott last night against your Mets.
Yep. I think the Mets are 3-1 against the Phillies this year, if I'm not mistaken.
And 1 game behind. And then they play the Braves next, I see. They got swept
by the Braves.
They got swept by the Braves. They go to Philadelphia, and now they will be playing the Braves. That's a tough game, 10-game stretch. Yeah. But as we said, Mock famously said, you probably don't remember this, I think the year was 1964, 280 hitters will hit 280, which is words to live by. It's like water seeks its own level, like the Mets team earned run average.
Yeah.
They have no starting pitching.
They, I'm not sure what the philosophy is behind it, but they get a bunch of journeymen in there, and they refuse to spend money on a starting pitcher for whatever reason that is.
Well, they put it all on Soto. Let's talk. Yeah. Well, they changed pitchers here. Let's talk a little bit about Soto. How do you feel about that one? Thumbs up or thumbs down?
I mean, I'm a Juan Soto fan. He's a great ball player. You know, it's you have the money, you can do it. No salary cap in baseball, so the rich get richer.
You're not talking about the quality of his play, though.
Well, he started out pretty slow, but the last month or so, he's turned it on pretty good.
I have to admit, Lindor has stepped it up.
Lindor has. I think the second part of last year, and then this year, I was pretty disappointed in him his first 2 years there.
He stepped it up.
He has. He definitely has.
So how many fights has McNeil been in so far this year? He leads the league in fights every year. I always enjoy watching him.
He's a fiery guy with his teammates and against the other team. So
he comes to play.
He does. He gets his money's worth for sure.
Yeah. Okay. So who's pitching for them now?
Oh, what number is this? I can't. It's the cleanup hitter.
There's cleanup hitter?
Pretty sure.
That would be Kleinman. No, that would be McCarty. There's a soft ground ball. Going to be a tough play. They're going to beat the play to first. And Oh, they did.
got
The
him.
inning's over. Did the pitcher cover that?
Yep.
That's a nice play. First baseman to pitcher ending the inning. Nothing across. They leave them loaded. We're going to go to the top of the fifth. The score, no, they got one in, right?
Yep, one in. 8-1.
Yeah, 8-1. We'll be right back.
Warm weather grime taking a toll on your vehicle? Solve that problem with a visit to Laser Wash at any of their 4 nearby locations. 8 Woodward Avenue, Dunstown, 298 Hogan Boulevard, Mill Hall, 5611 Nittany Valley Drive, Mill Hall, and 629 North Loyalsock Avenue, Montoursville. Laser Wash, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Haywood's on the Green at the Clinton Country Club is the stop for great food and fun anytime, any day, 7 days a week. From karaoke Friday to menu specials to special events. Always a great time at Haywood's on the Green, just off Hogan Boulevard, Mill Hall. Stay up to date online at Haywood's OTG.
Here's some great news from J.J. Peters Disposal, now offering a convenient new billing system you can view online and pay online. AutoPay, easy and available now from J.J. Peters Disposal, your hometown refuse company. Visit them at 76 Pennsylvania Avenue, Mill Hall, and learn about AutoPay. Call them at 748-7957 or visit Facebook at J.J. Peters Disposal, Inc. Serving the greater Clinton County community for 4 generations, J.J. Peters Disposal. That gets him upset. Are we back on? Oh, I'm sorry. Did people say that I said something rude about the Steelers and you rooting for them? Well, I want to retract that. Yeah, you guys, Bill likes the Steelers. You like the Mets. I'm feeling pretty good right now. But I will say to you, Chip, that the Phillies, I don't think a one-game lead with, 80 games to go, their magic number, we don't worry about that yet, do we?
It's a marathon. Definitely a marathon. Baseball season is, I love baseball. It's hard to follow for 162 games, but I keep tabs on it daily for sure, but I really don't start getting into it till, crunch time, when it matters.
Yeah, the Phillies did that a couple years ago. Then the Mets did it to the Phillies last year.
Yep.
And the Phillies are doing it without America's favorite player, Bryce Harper. That's so stunning.
Who deemed him America's favorite player is what I'm wondering. No, Bryce Harper's a great ball player. I remember reading a lot about him when he was in high school coming up through, and he used to hit frozen peas in his garage with a broomstick his dad would throw at him when he was coming up through. So, he went to community college as a junior or senior year of high school and played there. So he was on the fast track to the bigs for sure.
Yeah, I think he was on the cover of Sports Illustrated at the age of 16.
Yep. Yeah, just think about what that Washington Nationals team would be if they'd have kept everybody they had come through there.
Turner,
Harper. Oh, yeah. They were in the World Series, and all those guys were really young. So
yeah, they had
one time. They had
who was the Philly reliever that put Harper up against the dugout wall when they were with Washington? I'll think of that. The pitcher, this reliever, had gone to Washington, and he and Harper had a falling out. Anyway, here we go to the top of the fifth. Swing and a miss. Strike one to the leadoff hitter.
They say that's one for you, Hunter, right there when the batter swings at a ball.
Heasley is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. We're into the fifth inning here. It's 8-1. Packers going the whole way.
He is.
That's high to the backstop, 1-1. And that pitch count is what, 67?
68, it just switched.
Oh, yeah, I was looking at okay.
As long as it's right. Rick Dietz is up here doing that, so I'm not sure if it's accurate or not. It's hard to say.
Who's doing it?
I think Rick Dietz. He might just be announcing.
Okay. He's got to be tired.
Yeah.
He's a pretty good-sized kid, and the sun has burned back through here at Long Run Park. In Lamar Township, PA, just off Interstate 80.
Yeah, beautiful facility out here.
Next pitch, low and away.
Well, John, you probably remember where they used to play Little League out here. Down behind the Four Seasons and on Main Street in Salona back in the day.
Where? I remember the road ball field, but that was for adults at the school, the old Salona school.
Yep, right. When you start out 477 and you come through the S-turns there in Salona.
Yeah.
There's a garage that sits back there on the right before you go over the hump and to go right through town in Salona.
I never knew there was a field there.
Oh, yeah, that's where
How long ago was that? That's a walk, by the way, to Heasley.
So I'm going to say, oh, man, how long's it been since I played Little League? That's where they played when I played. So about 35 years ago.
I missed that one. Did they play that pitches a ball, by the way, to the batter cruel? Did they play playoff games there at all?
I don't think so, yeah. No. That was part of the old Tri-Valley League.
Okay. Bunt, foul, strike. Did you ever play at this field at the road field? That's my favorite field of all. The ground rules took 15 minutes. If it's to the left of the telephone pole in left center, it's a single.
Yep.
If it's into the jungle gym and right, it's a double. It was wonderful.
Yeah, we called that the Rotor Dome whenever we played there. So
swing and a miss is a strikeout.
Yeah, they had these contraptions that they would pull out of that little fenced-in shed out there to school and put in front of the window so you didn't break them with the ball. But yeah, that was everybody loved Rote playing there.
Oh, great. The backstop, I think, is finally fallen over.
Kind of, yeah. The telephone poles and a black tarp pretty much is all it was.
Swing and a miss to the batter, This is Leo Francis. 1 on, 1 out. Packer going the whole way in this warm afternoon, hot afternoon. Swing and a miss. He's going right after him with the 8-1 lead here.
Well, this Francis here has a Savannah Bananas sticker on the back of his helmet.
You don't see many of those.
No, you don't.
Well, maybe he has an NIL with him. Foul back, nice cut. Out of the 11 hole here. Struck out his first time up.
They definitely a change of pace to the game of baseball for sure. So
yes. You should have your softball team do some of those annex. Loosen them up.
Well, you know, I think they kind of do that kind of stuff, not on purpose. But
when you're 10?
Yep.
Next pitch, check swing, misses inside. All right, we have 1 on, 1 out. Top of the 5th, Keystone leads. This is the 11s. They lead 8-1. And Packers' next pitch. Misses. I think we've gone full here. Coach Packer has a number of options pitching-wise he'd like to take. Apparently, Packer as far as he can. Fly ball, center field. Center fielder comes in, drops it. Everybody's safe.
Oh, nope, forced at second.
Oh, they got him at second. The runner wasn't sure. Wow, what a break. The center fielder, Day, dropped that ball. He tried to make a basket catch. It fell out of his glove. He was coming in. He had the presence of mind to throw to second to get the lead runner for the second out.
Yeah, good smart heads-up play.
Yep. So Leo Francis is on first base on a force out. You don't see that very often. 2 down.
Lead off better.
I was going to say the runner really, that's a tough read for Heasley.
Yeah, you're taught to go halfway.
Yeah.
And retreat when he catches it, and I think he thought he caught it. And
yep. We thought for an instant that he did. This will bring up leadoff hitter Chrisman, who has flied to right and walked. Keystone made a couple errors in the first inning. They just averted one there. Haven't had any since the first, according to my unofficial score sheet. That pitch is high. My 1957 era score sheet.
Hey, whatever works, right?
Exactly. It's functional.
You're the one that needs to read it.
Exactly.
You're not turning it into anybody. So
what's cool about it? You have the defensive lineup. See?
Yep.
It's not a computer, but it works. That pitch just misses. As Phil Williams likes to say, I mimeograph them when I run out. That Phil's quite the wit, isn't he?
Oh, he is.
I bet he's fun to have on staff for the folks at the middle school. I bet he's just giggles and kicks.
Oh, yeah.
Ground ball to the second baseman. Stover waits for it, takes it to first to retire the side. So they'll leave one on, and no runs across. We go to the bottom of the fifth. It remains Keystone 11's 8 and 3M 1.
The biggest 4th of July sale is going on now at Kleiny's Home Furnishings, Route 150 between Woolwich and Avis. We're celebrating our amazing country with the most amazing deals of the year. If you're considering a new look for your home, now is the time to do it without breaking the bank. Score star-spangled savings on fabric and leather stationery and reclining furniture with over 800 fabric choices and plenty of options. During this 4th of July sale, save big on all FlexSteel stationery or reclining furniture in stock and special orders. FlexSteel sofas, chairs, love seats, and reclining furniture. Celebrate these big savings during the 4th of July sale at Kleiny's Home Furnishings, Route 150 between Woolwich and Avis. Online at Kleiny'sFurniture.com.
It's just like coming home to Kleiny's. It's just like coming home to Kleiny's.
At Clinton County Sports, we're not just a website, we're a movement. We're your all-access pass to the best local sports action. Live streams, breaking news, player interviews, and more. We're the pulse of Clinton County sports. We're the energy, the excitement, the passion. Want to be part of the action? Visit ClintonCountySports.com today. And don't forget local businesses. Become a sponsor and reach thousands of passionate fans. ClintonCountySports.com, your team, your community, your ultimate sports destination.
It's the bottom of the 6th.
All right, here we go. Bottom of the 5th. Keystone leads 8-1. Leadoff hitter, Alden DeMart. He has gotten on an error walk, scored a run. Swing and a miss. Francis, second pitcher here for the 3M team. Next pitch, breaking pitch inside.
Ooh. Too close to take there.
DeMart, stabbed coach, stabbed one of our sponsors. That pitch is high. Hot day and long run.
Yes, it is.
Just south of the road. Fastball across. Called strike 3. DeMart caught looking with heat.
Now batting number 8, Deegan Stover.
Deegan Stover has grounded to the pitcher and lined out to the pitcher. He hit a bullet out in front of that, strike 1. His father is Colton Stover, played at Central Mountain High School.
Yep.
Low and away. His great-grandfather is Ren Stover. It's late Ren Stover. Was a great, real good baseball player.
So,
Pop up, and is it going out of play? Third baseman stays with it and drops it. If we were really heartless, we'd give him an error, but I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, we won't do that. Yeah, Stover, pretty good baseball family. This Stover family here. His dad was Colton. His pap is Darren, and
that pitch breaks across. Did he call that a strike? Not sure.
Nope. He said it was up.
Almost broke across.
Yeah. It's close.
And then you have Paul Smokey Stover's family. That pitch goes up against the back spot.
Yep.
Out of Jersey Shore. Young Smokey is the coach at LHU, Commonwealth University, Lock Haven. That's it's officially called. Full count here.
Yeah, I think all those Stover families are related. Andy Stover, who's the father of Trey and Caden Stover, who both, well, Trey played Division I baseball at Hartford University in Connecticut, got drafted.
Yep.
Caden played for Smoke at Lock Haven.
Deegan goes down swinging. This will bring up Bo Phillips, who's 2 for 2. Takes a fastball, ball 1.
But yeah, Egan's Graham, her brother is Jimmy Coral, JC Forestry.
Oh, okay, where money really does grow on trees.
Yep, and Toner and Asher, great ball players. So
You're better than Tom Elling. Tom Elling knows who everybody is and all their descendants and their cousins and their uncles. You're the next generation's Tom Elling. Down low to Phillips.
yes, Tom knows everybody for sure.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
He does.
His circle stretches far and wide for sure.
Yepper. That pitch is high. There are 2 outs here. There'll be one more chance for 3M in the 6th. They'll bat 2, 3, and 4. Francis, called strike, has restored some order to the game since he's come in. 7 runs were scored off the starter Smith. Packers gone the whole way for Keystone in this 11-year-old game. That pitch is high, ball 4. That is the 6th walk, according to my score sheet. So bring up Easton Wright, who's Heidi Shoemaker Wright's son, we've been told.
Yep.
He's 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs and a run scored.
The oldest of 3 boys, I believe. I think she has one on the 8, 9, 10-year-old district team, too. Yep.
I have that roster here.
Mason's his name.
He hits one to the third baseman, bobbles it, picks it up, looks to first, throws, and he got him. Nicely done. He looked to second, but he gets the out at third. Had the presence of mind to come up throwing, and we'll record the out. Nothing across for Keystone. Last chance for 3M. We go to the 6th. It's a Keystone 11s. They've got 8, and 3M has 1.
Hey there, neighbor. Are you dreaming of owning your own little slice of heaven? Amy Probst at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services is here to help. For 14 years, she has been helping folks just like you find their perfect home right here in Clinton County. Imagine waking up in a place that truly feels like yours, building equity, creating lasting memories, and maybe even having a furry friend to greet you at the door. It's all part of the homeownership dream. And guess what? It's totally achievable. Whether you're a first-time home buyer looking to upgrade or an investor wanting to grow your property portfolio, Amy has got your back. Let Amy help find the perfect home for you. She offers free home evaluations so you know exactly where you stand. Ready to turn those rent checks into mortgage payments? Give Amy Probst a call today and let her help you find your happy place. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, your friendly neighborhood real estate experts. 334 East Water Street, Lock Haven, 570-367-0052.
Facing legal trouble? Don't face it alone. When legal challenges arise, seek the counsel of attorney Patrick A. Johnson. He is here to fight for you. With years of experience and a proven track record, he'll protect your rights and get you the justice you deserve. Whether you require assistance with a business transaction, a family dispute, or a criminal charge, trust in the expertise of attorney Patrick A. Johnson. Call Patrick A. Johnson today at 570-893-4793. When you need a champion in your corner, choose attorney Patrick A. Johnson, your trusted legal partner.
Are your kids playing in a real Little League? Little League is the world's largest and most respected.
Take 2. All right, we figured it out. Chip's great. He gave me the full Shoemaker family tree. As we now have your new pitcher is Easton Wright. Packer went 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 run. It would be an unearned run. Struck out 7, walked 4, and hit 1. So Easton Wright is the late Bing Shoemaker's great-grandson. I was a teammate with Bing on the Lock Haven High School basketball team under Coach Ray Kodish. And we had the Lock Haven Merchants baseball team in the Clinton. They're one of the old leagues. Bing was a good baseball player, so this Wright young man has a good bloodline.
Good bloodlines, yep, for sure.
That's why we just can't wait for Hudson Bechtel, my great-grandson, to start playing. He'll be 3 next month.
Okay, yep.
Wait, what? All right. Right, first pitch, ball 1. I think I'm having a sunstroke. Looks like Snyder batting here. We have to do a quick wrap-up. I had to get home and write this game up. Bill said he needs the story quickly. Wright peers in for the sign to catch her quick. Called strike at the knees. Snyder has popped a short and flied out to left. Last chance here for 3M. I love how Wright peers in to get the signal.
He definitely works to his speed of the game. I mean, you have some pitchers that get the ball and can't throw it fast enough, and
swing and a miss. Maybe we should get quick to put some fingernail polish on his fingers. Iridescent fingernail polish.
Yeah, that's been done before, for sure.
Up over the head of Snyder. 6-inning game. We're in the top of the 6th. Keystone scoring 1 in the first, 3 in the second, 3 in the third, 1 in the fourth. 1 unearned run for 3M in the first. Yeah, Wright, very deliberate. Down low. So this is his first inning of work. He was in the dugout, extra hitter. So which may or may not be good. I don't know if he would have a chance. Are they allowed to go out and warm up? They are, aren't they?
Yep, I think they can go out behind the dugout there and warm up.
Yeah. So he's been sitting for better than an hour, other than maybe warming up. Ball 4. Mm-hmm. Leadoff walk picked up by Snyder. This will bring up Reed Francis.
3-hitter, right?
Yepper. He has doubled and took a 3rd strike. I'm thinking he's going to be up there hacking.
Yeah, he's looks like he's a pretty good ball player.
Mm-hmm.
That first ball he hit off the sign out there in center field was a pretty good indication of that.
First pitch was called a strike. And his uniform's dirty. You can tell they're good when their uniforms are dirty.
For sure.
Trey Turner school. Come on, John. Whoop. Gets away from the catcher, rolls over to us. Catcher quick will retrieve it. The runner will go down to second. At this point, Wright just wants 3 outs. That runner doesn't mean anything in an 8-1 game. He's looking for outs here. He does pitch from a stretch, does Wright.
Mm-hmm.
That gets away from the catcher. The runner will go to 3rd. 6th inning, last chance here. 2 balls, 1 strike, says Jimmy Duffy. Again, these guys volunteer their time. Foul back, good cut by Francis to the backstop. For as warm as it is, it's pretty pleasant. And we can't thank the people here at Long Run for putting up the little cover for us.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's great. It's spectacular.
Yeah, we might be needing to sit on inflatable little tubes.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, floating in our sweat.
That pitch is low and away.
Full count.
So Wright struggling with his command here in the top of the 6th. Looks to his catcher. Nods his head. Fingers the ball. Back-to-back walks. Runner on 3rd will hold there. See if Coach Packer at some point will go out and try to settle down his 11-year-old pitcher.
Yep.
Oliver McCarty.
I'm guessing this runner's going on this first pitch, and if I'm Keystone, I'm throwing him out.
Yep,
I'm trading out for a run here.
Couldn't agree more. You got nothing to lose with a 7-run lead. Nope, they don't send him.
Nope.
High ball 1. McCarty takes a pitch. He'll be, I would think, be taking the strike. 2-1, nobody out. Right nods to his catcher. Called strike. McCarty showed bunt just to try to unnerve. He looks down at his coach like, what? They wear it right on their sleeve.
Absolutely.
That's the charm of Little League. Right, peers in. High fly ball, center field. Center fielder to his right. Makes the running grab. They'll tag and score a run, but they get the out. It's an 8-2 game. Well played. That should be Day in center field. That was a nice catch.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
So 1 out, sacrifice fly for McCarty. Scoring is Snyder with the second run.
We traded an out for a run, but not in the way we had mentioned earlier there, John.
Yep. Kleinman will stand in. He's 1 for 2. He hits a ground ball in the hole out to right field. First and second with 1 out. His second hit. Down to second goes Francis. Joseph Smith will stand in. He is 0 for 2. This is where Keystone would like to have a chance to turn a double play. 2 on, 1 out. High fly ball pulled foul and I think out of play down the left field line. High pitch. Smith jumped on it. So it's an 8-2 ball game. Top of the 6th inning. Ground ball to the shortstop. The second for 1 to first. Throw it away. A run will score. It's an 8-3 ball game. First error since the first inning. It's a run to score.
Yep, that was a what they call a tailor-made double play ball. And
yep. Bechtel with short got it to second, but the throw to first resulted in an error. It'll be a force out. Let me see. Scoring their third run, second this inning, is Francis. Kleinman is retired on the ground out. Smith is on first. There are 2 outs. Goes a fielder's choice. And the ground ball, foul ball. Great stop by the third baseman. Nestor backhanded that ball in foul territory. Alec Bohm would have been proud of that.
It's always a Philly.
Mike Schmidt-like. Next pitch. Foul back, big cut. 3M's going down swinging here. This is DeLillo, the catcher, who's worked hard here.
Yes, he has.
Hot afternoon. He's hung in there. He's walked and been hit by a pitch. Right, truly peers in. Trying to finish this game. It's high. Four hits here so far for 3M. Two outs. Full foul. He was out in front of that.
Yes, he was.
8-3.
They hit one like that.
Don't take down the equipment just yet, Bill. Get out my bracket sheet for tomorrow. Tell you what's coming up. Try to keep you posted.
Ooh.
That pitch just misses.
Good miss.
Hot day for all involved. Home plate umpire almost in the shade. No shade on the field yet. 2 outs, 1 on. 8-3 ball game. Keystone needs 1 more out. High fly ball down the left field line. Well foul. DeLulo's making good contact here.
Yes, he is.
The longer you go, the more it usually favors the hitter. 2-2. Right. Peers in. Nods his head. Up against the backstop. The runner on first to go to second. Wright has to retrieve the ball. Wright, I believe, caught no, he's 11. The game when we played J.C. Forestry. I think he was their catcher.
He was the pitcher.
Okay. Yeah, Quick was the catcher.
Yep.
Okay. Right, was the okay, got it.
There it is.
That's it. Game over at the knees, called strike 3. So Wright settles in. We'll give up a couple runs here. About one or so will be earned. The bottom line is Keystone will win this game. 8 runs, 8 hits, 3 errors for 3M, which battled hard for a couple hours here. They finish with 3 runs, 4 hits. They make 3 errors. The winning pitcher will be Packer. The loser will be Smith. Leading hitters for Keystone, Quick with a single, a double, and an RBI. Packer with a single. Couple singles from Bo Phillips with an RBI. Easton Wright with 2 singles and 2 RBIs. And Brody McGregor with a single. So that wraps this one up. That will move Keystone into a game on the 23rd. Pretty sure this is Saturday. That'll be Monday at Montoursville against Williamsport in a winner's bracket semifinal. Monday at Montoursville against Williamsport. Final score here is 8-3 Keystone. Next broadcast, I can assure you, will be tomorrow at Montoursville. Keystone 12s make their seasonal debut. They will be playing the winner of Williamsport and Montoursville, which we believe are playing today. We haven't seen a score on that yet. But Keystone, first round bye, gets a winner tomorrow. 1 p.m., that'll be your next streaming here from Clinton County Sports. Again, this contest presented by Susquehanna Trailways, Redmond's Complete Comfort, J.J. Peters Disposal, Miller Brothers Auto Sales, Woodlands Bank, Clinton Country Club, Haywood's on the Green, Laser Wash, Big Mountain Disposal, BSC Mechanical, Central Storage, Carroll Truck Garage and Alignment Center, Hear the Birds, Service Garage, Alexander Subaru, J.C. Forestry, Clinton and Center County Baseball Hall of Fame, Unks Asphalt Services, Law Office of Patrick A. Johnson, Crystal Vision Center, Keystone Door Solutions, Amy Probst, Berkshire Hathaway, Hodrick Realty, Pizza King, Kleine's, Probst Family Practice, Lock Haven Moose, Bill's Happy Camper, SARS Tree Service, Pizza City, Browns Hill Tavern, and DeMart Construction. Any final thoughts, Chip?
No, a pretty good game for both teams' first outing here. Hunter Packer did a great job, went 5 innings, on a hot day like today, and he persevered out there through it, almost went the distance, and I thought Easton Wright came in there at the end, and, a little slow start, but he threw strikes when it mattered, and as a whole, I thought the Keystone boys hit the ball when they needed to, and they were real aggressive on the base pass, and it was a good game.
They come away an 8-3 winner. We can't thank Chip McCann enough for helping us out here. Again, the final score is 8-3. Again, the next broadcast, 1 o'clock tomorrow from Montoursville. Keystone 12s will be their first game. John Lopez speaking for myself, Chip McCann, and not Bill Crowell.